is up, y'all? It is me, Tasha C. And if you're listening to my podcast, this is the Tasha C Show. This should be episode like 62, 63 if you're all listening to the podcast on Speaker or other, and most major podcast platforms. If you're listening through my YouTube, and shout out to my podcast and my YouTube fam that have been listening, whether it's been one episode or you've been doing a marathon or a 10, 5, 10, 5. It doesn't matter. And also for the future listeners, I say again, appreciate, thank you, hugs, and love. And like I said, this is a bonus podcast. I always say this for people who might be the first time tuning in. On YouTube, it's my YouTube channel, the Tasha C TV, and it's a limited 1 year video series called My 365 Video Journey without the word day. And what it is basically that I just make a video per day. It may be a podcast and it'll be just random topics, maybe just saying hi and then maybe just saying hi and or random topics. So it's not specific topically I talk about. Maybe my big story time here and there. But majority so far, this is day 68 of my video journey. Again, majority of the series have been mostly podcasts. Start October 8th, 2019, and my goal is to have a video every day pertaining to the series until 365 day, which will be October the 8th, 2020. So that is my goal. So, anyways, y'all, like I said, if y'all enjoy and you love my podcast, get ready, because you're going to have a bunch of bonus episodes, 9 times out of 10, until maybe during the end of next year, and then I might have a schedule where I might have like once a week or once every other week after this. So, anyways, y'all, it is the weekend. It is December the 14th. Like I said, y'all, I did a second attempt where I just ended up going live, which was able to upload faster. And you put the information in, the episode, the cover art you're going to use and stuff before you go on air. But this is going to be most pre-recorded again. Hopefully it's no hiccups or anything. But, again, like I said, I'm thinking on top of head. Now, I just see some stuff on Instagram because it's where I get a lot of my sources from, or YouTube. You might hear it a lot less, it's occasionally something else. But y'all, it's kind of scary having Nebraska in a couple of the areas. It's like I'm subscribed to a couple of channels because, for example, Now This Is News. And it was this creepy a-hole that was like, I don't know if you could see the baby, but there was like hacking it. So, they got these Ring service where you can videotape who's on your porch and all this other stuff, that equipment, right? And he's all telling a little girl, and the girl's like 7, 8 years old, you could say, but they had the word slurred out, the ninja word, right? You can play, you do anything but torture. She's like, Mom, who's this? This is Santa Claus, blah, blah, just as creepy. And I hope they catch them people that are hacking into these people's homes with that stuff. And that's, that's a whole other ball game, because it's like, how long were they watching? It's the fact that it's a child. Can they see the children? Can they see the people in there? And it's like, what the heck are they watching? And that's voided. That is peeped up. There's a lot of issues with that. And then they show another scene when the guy was up there, and it was like he had, I guess, a Ring camera in the back of his kitchen. You hear somebody talking about, oh, what show was that? What season? The guy's like, what's going on? And then they're going to like the back where I guess when the cameras are or something, and they got like this little filter, like I'm anonymous and all this other stuff. We never go find him. We're like, y'all trying to get your news to get your find out. So Reen was saying that's another external thing that kind of got in there, and should be on the safe side. Change passwords or do like a 2-part authorization, and some people didn't know that. So it's, and the woman who had this part with this little girl, because then the girl was crying like mommy, and running, I guess, to her mommy, whatever. And I don't know, y'all. It makes me kind of question, like, do I want to get Ring in the house with that type of stuff going on, where you got these. The hackers say all this crazy stuff or yell, or just like, it's disturbing. It's people going to your pieces, people going to your private area and finding ways to harass you, which they are, without even being in your home. And so much I could say about that, but, oof. Anyways, besides that, now, I seen on Instagram as well. Okay, Chris Brown did show his baby, I don't want to mess the child's name up, whatever, and compare or contrast. But I did see an article that was pretty interesting, or a post rather, because I'm saying article like it's actually a whole article. And they were just talking about keep it going, rep your city roommates. Now, I'm not just, but when the cities, some people say they're states instead of cities. Like they got New York, Philly, I'll go back, New Jersey, Florida, Virginia, Chi-Town, of course, Chicago, Houston, H-Town, of course, Cali, Georgia, and Canada. Now, they said like rep your city. It could be rep your city or state because, like I said, some people have the cities and some people have the states. But the reason why, I just wanted to add on a couple of the people. Now, somebody put, I'm not going to say you need one and say Mr. Grinch, Izzy the Sloth. Okay. Put in there for, and they choose this for Shade Room. Well, for Michigan was one of these because you can only, when you do an Instagram, y'all, you can only post 10 things slots at a time. So surprisingly, Michigan, but had this, and this person said Michigan has Big Sean, Michigan has Eminem, Michigan has Sada Baby, Michigan has Cash Doll, Michigan has Lizzo, Michigan has Terry Crews. Yeah, Terry Crews is from here too. Michigan has Madonna, Michigan has Stevie Wonder, Michigan has Diana Ross, and most importantly, Michigan has Superman Ice Cream. They can also add, they've got to add Mackinac Island Fudge. That also is that. Verner's and Fagel Pop. Because some people be like, what the hell, Pop? Because, I didn't know, like, most people say photo, but here, I've grown up, it's Pop. Pop. Okay, Philly has the best cheese. Yeah. So it's not just artists and stuff. Some people can put out what else they're known for. I'm surprised they didn't put Better Made chips. As well. Now, I don't know, y'all. Do y'all have a date on when a person can, like, say they're raised somewhere? Because Lizzo was born. Okay, y'all, I forgot to add the warning. If y'all hear clicks and stuff like that, that's either from my side because I'm using speakers. I'm using speakers studio on my cell phone. So sometimes when you hear these clicks and stuff, y'all, it is not y'all, not y'all's, list thing that you're listening to this lovely podcast or watching the video YouTube for, where you just see cover art. But or a smartphone. It's just my side. Now, they forgot, oh my gosh, I don't know, me and Spice were like born the same year. Now, y'all, he is hilarious. Spice Adams, he has an Instagram account. He has a character called Biggles. He actually came Detroit, but I think, he went to college and stuff, football player, but it's just hilarious. Ha, 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 ha. Just that laugh alone. He's the co-host of the Ben Bacon Show, an adaptation of the Bake Off. After his playing career, became involved in social media and television. Like I said, he's really a cool guy. Now, they've got to add him because Anthony Spice Adam is also from Detroit. That's why I remember, I just looked on Wikipedia. Now, who else they can add? Of course, I can't remember everything about who add because I don't know everybody's from Detroit. But, of course, you got the Temptations, the Four Top. You want to include Barry Gordy, the Supremes, because they just said Diana Ross. And it's like, the Supremes all together? I don't know. Who else? Because like I said, the whole thing with people being born and raised. Lizzo was actually born here, but I think she went to Houston, and like, when she was 10 years old, she was a kid, but a bigger kid. And you know how some people's like, you can't claim, I know people that were born out of Michigan, but they claim they've been mostly raised. So what is the limit, y'all? Say somebody's born somewhere and they might have been somewhere for some years where they were a kid. What's the cutoff point to say they were raised there? You know what I'm saying? Or they still part of the city that they're at? Or say, they little, but they raised somewhere else. Like they, might have went in their teens and stuff. They can't claim the new city because they only been here for a while, but they've been in another state. You know what I mean? Like, where is the gap line where they can't claim this state that they originally were from, or the new state they moved to, or whatever? Okay, for example, somebody in the comments, because I actually had seen and popped up that they had added to the Michigan list. Of course, other people going to like give their opinions about the places and they're at. But let me see if I can. Okay, this is one person said famous picky. She added this. Michigan got John Witherspoon. That is true. Aretha Franklin, Eminem, of course, Big Sean. Fort Mayland, I got looked it up. I didn't know Fort Mayland because he sure don't claim us or whatever. But I looked it up in a minute. Tim Allen, Cash Down, Shada Beatty, Deja Loaf. Yeah, also Detroit Shay. I think she go by Shay now, CHE. But she was on one of the ciphers like 5 years ago, whatever. She talented, but she from Detroit. T. Grizzly, Henry Ford, Christian Bale, Taylor Luther, Rosa Parks, Diana Ross, Barry Gordy, Lisa Key from Key and Peel. Okay, Madonna, Magic Johnson, Kid Rock. That was their choice. I wouldn't care about putting no Kid Rock. I'm just keeping it real, y'all. Whatever. Okay. Somebody else forgot to add. Did I forget to add? Okay, and I forgot to add less to their list because it was extended. Stevie Wonder, David Spade, Terry Crews, Barry T. Jackson, Ken Jeong, David Allegreer. I know David Allegreer went to college. Vera Troy. I think that was the guy who's the mini-me and stuff like that, the actor. Al Green, Kim, Smokey Robinson, Iggy Pop, Eldridge Barge, J.K. Simmons, Judge Mathis, Matthew Lord, in parentheses Shaq, and Kate Upton, and etc. Okay, now they had an interesting amount of choices. Okay, how about we include whoever was the person who wrote and was in that band, that damn Bird Box. Now, the guy from Bird Box actually is from here too. The only reason why I remember that information because I still didn't watch the movie. I don't plan on watching that damn movie. No, I'm good. I was thinking about reading the book because sometimes the book might be better, but I was like, no. I got to the point where I've seen so many people reviews and commentary on the stuff. I'm not even interested in reading the same stuff. Okay, I just want to get the right name. He's an American novelist, a short story person, singer, writer, rock band, The High Strung, and residence is Ferndale, Michigan. So career, he Detroit rock band. Okay, now who worked and offers a play. Now, he lives here. Does he count? Okay, he lives in Ferndale. So, does he count that he's from Michigan, too, since he's the creator of the book, The Bird Box and stuff? Okay, the White Stripes. Ain't they from Michigan, too? I think the name of the girl, and they were, first they thought they were sister and brother, but I think they divorced couple that still play, there was another group called Kate and John. I forgot what's the other group that they were like. I think they still go together, that group. They the one in that Buick commercial. I ain't about to keep singing the song, but yeah, he is Anthony, Jack White. And I think Jake White, yeah, they were born in Detroit, residents, Detroit, yeah, but he is actually, I don't know. Okay, yeah. At the Moulin Underground, Detroit bands, Bob White, the White Stripes, and the follow Detroit name with then wife Meg White. That's what I'm saying, the White Stripes. You look that up. Okay, I remember them. Who else do I want to add to the list? Like I said, you got and I'm surprised the person didn't bring this up, even though it's annoying as heck. Oh, snap. Oh, thank you, Jesus. I accidentally clicked on the YouTube video, but it didn't play, thank goodness. I thought it was going to play. Whew. Let me exit that out just in case. Now, I was surprised the person didn't mention this. This is from the Detroit thing, but like I said, you could add on to the list. Kenya Moore is from Detroit. Graduated from high school in Detroit. Of course, teacher know, but her teacher that she's still cool with is not a principal of Cass High School. And that was one of my instructors, too, in 10th grade English. Okay. So, anyway. Besides Kenya Moore, we got Agri Jervis. I'm trying to think of anybody else. There's a lot of people, but of course, I'm not going to remember. Sorry, that was no vacation. They rescheduled. They sure keep rescheduling the hell out of it just to get a damn expensive hoodie. Heck, that's the second reef. They were supposed to reschedule to mail it yesterday. Now they sent another thing from FedEx talking about they're going to reschedule again on the 17th. Okay, we'll see it when we see it. Anyway, so the whole thing with not just them. Okay, Blade Underwood, boy, would you get with Street Lords, the East Side. I don't want to be up there like Clinton because I know it was a bunch of stuff added to it. But also Slum Village, Jay Dilla, the producer, Joel A. Y'all. I have to say that again because heck, I found him. Started noticing when Joel A. like really started getting popping out there was when Slum Village was two people, and they had that song Tainted. And that's where I found out Joel A. because he been in the game. He hasn't made an album in some years, but he's made enough where you got enough of his classics. Even though I do wish like one live album, another album, he ain't got to do that. But he's a multi-talented person. He's still actually to this day. Still, I think he lives like he just lived in the suburbs. But I'm just because I follow him on the gram. And, when you see him drop, it's like, okay, I remember that area, like where he goes past. And so, he still lives in Michigan to this day. So like I said, he's a slept-on person. Like I said, what else can I say automatically that, or people that get, like, some people debated Aaliyah, God rest her soul, because they were saying, well, she wasn't born in Detroit, but they was like, she went to school. I never seen her, but she was, actually attended, she was born in New York, but she was actually raised here before her career and all that stuff had blew up. And so, we can say Aaliyah, they say Lizzo do be sometimes claiming that she's from Detroit, so we'll put her down as well. Who else? Like I said, you got everybody temptation of four tops to look at other people. Like I said, very gory. And of course, like I said, I already mentioned DeBarge. I'm just gonna say famous people from Michigan. Let's go ahead and do that, y'all. Oh, it actually click, let's say famous people from Michigan. Okay, Tom Selleck. If y'all remember that is actually the Matlock person if you want to think about. Selma Blair, G. Rounder, I don't think she did. Lily Toman, I don't know if she was from here. Francis Ford Coppola, Michael Moore, of course. He'd be spilling the beans to anybody. Bob Sager, Ellen Burstyn, Jerry Buckenheimer, I don't know what that is. Taylor Nooner, David Spade, Larry Page, Terry Crews, Elizabeth Berkley. If y'all know who Elizabeth Berkley is, she was on Savings of Bales. She played the character Jess, and then she played, which it didn't do career in the movie Showgirls. Next, Christine Brinkley, she was part model. I already said Dave Kohler. I didn't know Kate Upman was from here, but I noticed, like I said, I didn't know Walter Jones was from here. And Walter Jones, y'all, if y'all remember the first Power Rangers, I didn't know he came from the Black Power Ranger, original black dude, came from here. Okay, they also saying that famous people in Michigan, Rob Van Dam, the WWE, the wrestler, stuff like that, actor, he used to play, okay, Kevin Nash, he was, okay, the NWO, all that stuff, whatever, he was part of that group, whatever, but, J.K. Simmons, okay, I remember him. Okay, David Kirk, Cut It Out, Fuller House, I remember him. That was, I think Atlanta Morrison, when she did You Ought to Know, that was the one who she was talking about. Daryl Hardwick, okay, actor, Cloak and Dagger. Okay, Matthew Miller. Oh, that's the one who be playing Scooby-Doo and playing Scream and stuff. I didn't know he's from here. Okay, Merlene Bailey, they showing her face. They can pick it up. Ann Fletcher, The Proposal, she's from, but I guess, they got an MD. Sam Riley, Spider-Man, Jeff Daniels, The Squid and Whale, he was Dax Shepard. I didn't know he came from here. Okay, Gene Kyle, okay. He's also not only a comedian or actor, he actually is a doctor. Like, he went to school and everything. I think him and his wife both are doctors, I think. Taylor, he was Werewolf and Twilight. Taylor Doobie. Okay, John Marshall Jones, actor James Does. Okay, Francisco Cuba, got arrested. Yeah, Red Turner, he passed away. Martin Kambila, Pirates Caribbean, Billy West, whomever, Hal Smith, Ted Riley. Okay, Sonny Bono. Oh, Richard Kell, Robert Renus, G.I. Joe. Okay, Cracker Keeney, Michael Key, Anna Rigler, Barry Sweater, Jeffrey Lee. I just want to. Is it wrong? Okay, yeah, there's quite some people, but I was trying to say. Okay, you know what I'm about to say? Famous. Let's say black people. I mean, it's good, but I was just like, I know it's more than that. I know there's more than that. Okay, let's see. Male black woman, Kenya Moore, Regine Gomez. Regine Gomez. I didn't know she was from here. That she was like in Parenthood and stuff like that. She doesn't like act and stuff. She just and stuff like that. Chris Webber, Tim Meadows. I don't know who's from here. Brady Gordy, Tony Dungy, Courtney B. Vance. Oh, he from here too? Oh, you never know. You know what? That's all the people just talked about this from Michigan. Is that all we got here? Let me look at this again. It was only about barely 7 folks. Famous folk from Michigan. That's all we got? You mean famous black folk from Michigan? They only got 7. Really? Really, y'all? Really? Let me try one more time. List of people from Michigan. Okay, famous people from Michigan, born in Michigan. We're just going to call it one more time and just look and see. Because I'm not trying to discriminate, but I was just like, searching. Steven Seagal, he came from here. Lord Jesus. Dita Ortiz, Perez Dancer. Okay. Jenna Kramer, I don't know who that is. Sandra Bernhardt. Oh, I didn't know she was originally from here. Okay, Larry Page. Sharon Flynn. Okay, F. Kenners. Kane. Dean Cain. That's known. He used to be like on the Superman, like something. I could have sworn he was on Superman like 20 years ago or something. They made like a spinoff again. That's enough. Okay, but like I said, I added a couple people to that. Also, if y'all were looking for other people that we gave you, just for the heads up, remember from Michigan, we gave you Hoods for Flavor Love Number 1 and Delish, who is just, congratulations, is recently engaged to Raymond from the Xenerate 5. I've got his last name. We also gave you Delicious as well. Like I said, I know I'm forgetting a lot of folks, and I just added in, I guess. But I just wanted to add it to it. Okay? Some folks. Okay. Also, some more interesting news. I mean, Black Girl Magic. I mean, we've been just up here just killing it. It's like, as far as, even though the beauty contest is interesting, it's still out. I remember seeing those. Shout out to Layla Lynn's Instagram, and also, listen to her channel. Great entertainment, great studies. Ain't nobody just throwing some stuff on YouTube just as you. She one of those type of people. Okay, so she has said this, but also seen this on Instagram. Another one, Miss France 2020 is Khalees Bonito, and I'm not about to say this, but congrats to the lady who just got France. And I'm about to look, and it's somebody else, and this is Layla said, Tony and Jamaica is crowned Miss World 2019. Oh, yes. Just black girl, millennia, just everywhere, just up here, just up here, just all through your screen, just up here, just oozing, just cocoa butter, she butter baby for real. Okay, shout out to Ari Lennox. Oh, she's doing better, but yeah, she butter baby for real. Okay, that is what she is giving us. Okay, I was trying to find her post, but yeah, we've been getting a lot of black girl magic lately, and I just wanted to say this, like, wow, like everybody just oozing. I don't know what else is Okay, let's see here. Now, besides that, I don't know, y'all, I really have been a little stuck with topics. Let me talk about real quick, y'all. How do y'all feel about Christmas movies as an adult? I will say this. Now, I ain't gonna lie. I don't know if it was last year before last. Now, I did go with my nephew, Lil Kenny, to go see Grinch, the computer animated film. Okay, I seen, of course, in school when I was a kid and everything. Weirdly enough, I more so seen Dr. Seuss movies than I did read their damn books, except, of course, we at least had to hear them damn green eggs and hams about some spoiled ass eggs or whatever. Maybe they weren't spoiled, but I'm just saying, a green eggs and ham book. But a lot of Dr. Seuss books I did not read. If anything, if I'm going to see, I will more so see a TV version of it than see it. So, let's see here, y'all. Now, I've seen the one, like the live somewhat version where everybody was in costume and special effects when Jim Carrey was playing Grinch. And, of course, I've seen the regular one. I think this is like, the third or fourth remake of the original Grinch, the cartoon. It's kind of cool, like, watching with the kids, because I noticed it was, it's some difference, but y'all, like I said, I used to I ain't gonna lie, y'all, I was still a big ass kid, actually legalized kid, when ABC Network, Family Network, I think, what is it now, Freeform, whatever, has it changed? Now, I used to be more into the Christmas spirit, even, as, like, say, my late teens, or, what could consider grown, whatever, but now, as far as recent, y'all, I haven't, besides going to see that film with my nephew, I have not really watched, even though I got DVR all these holiday movies are supposed to come out and stuff. I haven't been I'm not going to say buy humbug or not looking at the gifts and the spirits, but I'm, like the spirit of Christmas, whatever, but I'm not as far as right now, oh, we gotta watch this. Now, I may possibly get, if I'm able to get some nice alcoholic, or what I say, some spice eggnog, y'all. But I don't know if I really am looking forward to, being in the Christmas festivities. And I know I probably mispronounced that word, y'all. But, just, like I said, I have all these movies. They started coming out, actually started since last month. And they still got a couple more holiday movies, y'all. And I DVDR'd them. And I have not watched them yet. Heck, they even got a family reunion. What they call that show? Family Reunion, that's on Netflix with Jackie and Lauren, all these people stars. But I haven't watched them yet. I don't know when I'm going to watch them or get in the mood to watch them. But I want to. It's just that, y'all, in the past several years, even though I'm around kids and stuff like that a lot, it's still right now, I ain't gonna lie, it doesn't make it more, crispity I said crispity, I didn't say crispy, I said crispity. Yeah, I made up that word, crispity. Because it's been several years, 15, 16 years. My mom had most get the reef, even before I had all these surgeries in my arms and the limitation I have in my arms now. I can move and everything, but I can't really hold anything past 10 seconds, and it has nothing to do with the weight. Unless it's close to me or not, I'll start shaking. So majority of the time, I don't hold stuff. And even before I had the surgery, y'all, I was in so much pain that 24 hours a day, I'm not over-exaggerating, because I'll be in pain when I go to sleep, pain when I wake up. And it was during their body. It was a very long time, but at least a year, I stopped counting. But what I'm saying is, before that point is, my mom for several years has not put up the Christmas tree. Even prior to me having surgery, I didn't have these surgery, even though I had these problems with my arms. I didn't have the surgery until August 2011. The second surgery, which was the graft, was in September 2011. So, and then I had one 2010 prior to that, but that was the lower bottom of my body, my left buttocks, where I had an abscess. But what I'm saying, y'all, is that it's just that we don't have no stockings up, even though we give Christmas, because as far as the immediate family, we don't cool the Nene, I call my sister the babies, the mean babies, and so forth. Our house, I ain't gonna lie, we have Christmas dinner and stuff, and we have the good peppermints, the better tasting peppermints, the one, the two peppermint, the sticks or the peppermint puffs, person I prefer, and certain other stuff. We don't have, I'm keeping it real, y'all, good confessions. We haven't had a Christmas tree up since I think, I was going to say October 2003 or something like that. I think, was the last time, or 2002. We hadn't had a Christmas tree ever since then. My mom be up there fooling folks with putting a damn wreath in front of the door. But we never had, lights or anything. I think it was one time we had lights inside of the window. But most of the time we don't have lights. We used to have a Christmas tree and stuff, and because we don't have one in the future, y'all, I am planning get a Christmas tree, even if it was just one already made up, and just a small one, just something. We used to have angels. It was, stockings and stuff. It was a more Christmas like behavior. Now, y'all, we didn't have like no Christmas, the nativity scene or nothing like that. That's one thing we didn't have. And so, like I said, it's just that I feel like, I'm not into Christmas as much. Not because, like I said, because it hasn't been like, okay, you kids, you already know it ain't no darn Santa except your parents or blah, 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 stuff like that. Because, like I said, I was still watching things. I was still watching, like I said, on ABC, they used to have the 25 Days of Christmas and have, like, the old Rudolph Red, those reindeer programs. Or, the newest ones that have, like, the little puppet animations. I still would watch that and stuff and watch these shows coming up for Christmas, even though it was way, way past. Like I said, knowing that Santa Claus wasn't there, and stuff. And I've been to Tooth Fairy, I haven't told my nephew yet, but it's been hilarious, y'all. The last couple of 3 to 4 baby teeth he has lost it over here. So, I be one pretending to be, because I'll be the one still be up, and, okay, y'all, hopefully he does not find, let me just post and talk about that later on when he finds out they don't Tooth Fairy. He's still in that stage, y'all. He's still young enough to get your Tooth Fairy. But I'm thought about it, y'all, like, what if he actually listens to it and finds out that okay, never mind. Let's go next subject. But anyway, y'all, it's one of those holidays, though, I can get back into it again. It's just that also I want to be future possibly also celebrate Kwanzaa, because I found out more about Kwanzaa when I was doing an internship, and they have like some of the boys belong to, like, it's a brotherhood, like a mentee program by this chapter of Omega's fraternity. So they had like a presentation in the main area, and I would like to do that as well. But like I said, y'all, it's just that, yeah, it could be because I'm older. But y'all, like I said, I was, a young adult then, watching Christmas shows and stuff like that and being hyped with it. But it's just been like, it looks like by a hung of it, and we still have like presents. We still give Christmas. That's what I'm saying. Is my parents to this day still, they give out Christmas cards and everything else. But like I said, they just haven't been crispy Christmas tea. It's still a made up ass word I just made up. In several years. So, that's kind of has affected me as far as for Christmas. Not to say I'm not, like I said, excited about it and stuff like that, but I just know the next time when I feel like maybe put Christmas tree, stuff like that, I am going to need help from now on, or I have to do very little by little because of the mobility of my arms, So, I don't know, y'all, but one thing, y'all, before I get off of here, one thing that scares the hell out of me, what the hell is this elf on the shelf? That kind of scares me. That sucker looks like he'll come to life and stab your ass. And this is why I feel this way, y'all. Now I've been seeing, like, this is the second year I've been paying attention when they had, like, this commercial they got on one of those, what is the pancake, In-N-Out House of Pancakes, one of the pancake house, whatever the heck it's called. They got the elf on the shelf was on there. And the sucker's like a puppet. Looked like an elf on the shelf puppet. And it got a smile on his face, right? But see, when I used to be watching TV more, and they had, it was still censored, so you didn't see like the gore or blood, whatever. They were censored and play. Sometimes these horror movies was just weird. They didn't play, they were, on the channel had commercials and stuff. They would play them during the day sometimes. I don't know what the kick was that they'll play horror movies in the middle of the day, unless it was a horror channel, which it was not. But for some reason they'll play, it'll be edited so it wouldn't be scary with the same thing. But it was a couple damn movies that they played where they had these damn dolls come to life, right? And that Elf on the Shelf, and I think somebody else I follow was like, the Elf on the Shelf is back. I don't trust doll. I don't like dolls like that. These suckers that can come to life and shit. If y'all seen Tales from the Hood, the original one, y'all will understand that as well. There was a scene, I'm not going to spoil that spoiler, but there were ancient dolls and they came to life as well too. So I don't like, even like people got real life dolls. I remember my niece had one. Oh my gosh, I couldn't stand it. It was made to look just like her. The sucker looked like it was coming to life and shit. I didn't like the damn doll. Don't like the damn doll, okay? So anyways, seeing this elf on the shelf, you ain't got to worry about me up here trying to do like things that have like I don't like doll looking stuff. It's certain like artwork. It's hard to explain unless I was near that I don't feel comfortable about. But I damn sure don't like dolls like that look like sometimes realistic or certain dolls. It's like I think they're cute and everything. Like I had no problem. I had damn Barbies and had other sort of dolls, baby dolls. But certain dolls that they look like they turn and they blink and stuff, and it doesn't help they came out with damn movies where you have these dolls come to life and they trying to kill your ass. Like what was it, Poacher Dolls or something? They showed a clip on that. It was little and the clown was trying to strangle the kid under the damn bed. No, okay. I mean, I know I'm acting paranoid and stuff about some damn elves on the shelves, but forget elf on the shelf. That's one thing you got to worry about me putting in. Somebody talking about elf on the shelf, I'm like, I don't want to deal with that. Nope, I don't. I ain't too fond of dolls that look realistic or elves, that kind of look like that. Because it looked realistic, but just look like I said, there was dolls that they used like that in there. It was a cuter version of Chucky from Child's Play. And ain't that interesting, y'all, that there's a movie that's meant for adults about a killer inside of a doll. And the movie's called Child's Play. But it ain't got shit to do with no damn kids. Besides probably trying to kill one, but you know what I mean? It's like, it's not meant for no kids. Okay? Whew, y'all. Like I said, y'all, I do not, and I ain't gonna lie, y'all, this is the same, when I was a little girl, I had Cabbage Patch, I was not scared of Cabbage Patch, I'm still not scared of Cabbage Patch stuff like that, except I didn't mess with the ones like the gross, the garbage Cabbage Patch. I seen the cards, some, like the preview of them nasty shit. I didn't, damn sure didn't see that damn nasty ass movie with them and stuff. But I remember wanting Teddy Ruxpin, whatever his name was, the talking teddy that blink, you pull the scenes, and I realized I probably wouldn't want that damn thing, because I swore, did they make a horror movie that was similar to a teddy bear like that, and it came to life and scared folks and attacked them? The same as I didn't have Kid's sister. It was my buddy and Kid's sister. And I don't know who came out first. Did Child's Play come out first? Or did my buddy come out first? Because my buddy is looking like either a first cousin of Chucky's ass, or he came afterwards, but they look a little similar. Kid's sister looked like I said, is somebody's sister, but she looked related to their ass too. Look like they'll stab you and stuff. Nope. I just took this to a whole other turn, y'all. Y'all know me. But yeah, no. I am good. So that's what I'm saying. It will be no elves on the shelves. And if people got elves on the shelf, I will not be in that area, or I will try to sneak and throw it away and replace with something. I do not want to see no damn elves on the shelves. No. Okay? Like I said, the kind of way I feel about these certain dolls is the same way I felt about that poor big ass giant Black Santa was trying to bring joy to me and other kids, and I thought the damn Black Santa was a giant that was probably going to stump on me or something, and it was not that, and I thought it was real, and it scared the hell out of me, because I'm like, people ain't supposed to look like that. That was my thing, y'all. Oh gosh. Oh yeah, so that's what I'm saying, y'all. It's just the environment, but hey, Christmas is worth saying, like, it's still, like I said, what I like about Thanksgiving more in the past couple years, ever since they came out that You Name It song, that is still a classic. I still love the song to this day. But anyway, y'all, I know about, I got about 5 more minutes left. I could keep talking about my fear of certain dolls and what not to get me on the Christmas list, if y'all are thinking about it. I'm just kidding. I was going to say, I can put my Cash App in the comments. I'm just playing, y'all. But anyway, sure, I'm about to get off here. I don't know, say tomorrow, if I'm going to make another podcast. Probably so again. And then, go ahead, y'all. I don't know why. And I'll repeat this again, excuse me, y'all. Even if I get a nap, it's almost like my body's doing this on purpose. I don't know why. I would yawn when I'm doing this podcast. Even if I got plenty of rest, this continues to do this. But whatever, y'all. Hugs and loves, everyone. Enjoy y'all weekend. We're going into Sunday the 15th, y'all. And then next week, I don't want, the week after next, you might as well say once Christmas hits damn near, then we in January, it'll be January 19th for 2 seconds. But anyways, y'all, hugs and loves, God bless. And I'll see y'all in the next video, on the next podcast. Take care.